Yeah, it's working now, Finbar. I think it's an excellent collection. Yeah, yeah, we don't have access. No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm done. Like cunt. That's all he ever was. Cunt.
Very welcome to Chadwick Spexter Park today, everybody. Here for the Irish Independent 2024 Under-18 Football Premier Final. Your referee today will be James Mullally from the Gusrahan Club. Quick run through the teams: Ballynastragh Gls, Kieran Gettins in the goal, Fergal Noctor, Vincent Higgins and Keane Stedman, full back line. Ben Hughes, Mikey Hughes and Cody Lawless in the half back line. Owen Hughes and Ben Hughes in the midfield. Jamie Hughes, Darragh Gettins and Jack Gettins in the half forward line. And number 13, Max Buggy, 14, Dara Ford, and 15, Aaron Gettins. Subs on the day: Rory Cooper, Jack Hayes, Oliver Shannon, Charlie Fleming, Patrick Rooney, Jack Ryan, Colin Granell, Carl Fitzpatrick and Daniel Higgins. Starlights team: James Byrne in the goal, full back line of Danny Kervick, Robert Cahill and Fiona Riley. Thomas Fenlon, number 5, Callum McVeigh, 6 and Keane Murphy, 7. Ryan Donoghue and Sean Hyland make a formidable midfield partnership at 8 and 9. John Miller, Kevin Barron and Jack Lacey in the half forward line. And at midfield you've got Jamie Dugdale, 13, a full forward, Jamie Dugdale, 13, Ben Walsh, 14 and Jamie Pepper, 15. Subs: Ryan Phillips, Barry Kennedy, Killian Brennan, Jack Carton, Ruben Dempsey, Adam Southall, Jake Fortune, Corey Murphy, Danny Walsh, Rhys O'Gorman, Ruan Dwyer and Jack Canavan. So ideal conditions, a little bit cold. Players won't be feeling that after the warm-up. A lot of people sitting in the open stand due to obviously the temperatures, but beautiful conditions here for football, and we're looking forward to a great game. So as I said, James Mullally, referee from Gusrahan, taking today's big game, and the ball is going to be thrown in. So Kyle Nairn playing from left to right into the Pine Ridge end, as we call it. Well won there from the first throw in there from Darragh Gettins. Darragh Gettins takes a solo, gets his head up, looks inside, no option there, recycles it back to Ben Hughes. Ben Hughes plays the ball back to Mikey Hughes. Of course, a lot of Hughes on this team. Formidable name in the Kyle Nairn household. Over to Jamie Hughes. Jamie back to Jack Gettins to Ben Furlong. Ben Furlong lined out number 9 today. Starlights just setting up, keeping 2 up front there with Jamie Dugdale and Ben Walsh, and retreating Jamie Pepper back to be a sweeper role, which he's done so evidently. Owen Hughes breaking through the D, as he's well known to do for the County Minors, hurlers and footballing team this year. And Owen Hughes kicks a great score from play to get Kyle Nairn up and running. Nice patient play there by Ballynastragh Gls, worked it well. Owen Hughes cut a little pocket through the middle and kicked a great score. James Byrne looks like he's going to be going long on this kick out. Great strike by James out to the halfway line. Contest between Sean Hyland and Ben Furlong. Well won there by Jamie Hughes. Jamie seen a lot of possession in the first few minutes. Back to Mikey Hughes. Max Buggy coming out, taking the ball. Pass it over to Jack Gettins. Jack Gettins over across the Owen Hughes. A lot of experience on this Ballynastragh team. A lot of these boys would have featured for the county minor footballers and county minor hurlers this year, and have been throughout all the development squads over the last few years. This is Dara Ford, obviously a synonymous name in Kyle Nairn, a nephew of the great Matty Ford. Foul there. James Lally gives the advantage, but no advantage accrues, and it's a chance for Dara probably to get his first score from a free. Kyle Nairn, or Ballynastragh Gls, I'll have to apologise, will have the advantage of a slight breeze in this half by the looks of it, but just only a slight breeze. So Dara's left this one down, and it looks like it's going to be Jack Gettins. He's about 35 metres out. He has kicked that high and up into the air, and it's a great score by Jack Gettins, and that'll be a great start for Jack, because his confidence will be sky high, and under the new rules next year that could be a 2-pointer, because it looked like he was on the cusp of the arc. James Byrne here now with a second kick out of the game. Big press on here from Ballynastragh Gls. Everyone gone man to man. No short options for the Starlights. Great strike out the field. This time brilliantly won under the break there by Kevin Byrne. Kevin Byrne breaking through there, gives a great ball off to John Miller. John Miller takes a solo, gets the ball onto his right foot. He peeling away as if it's just gone to the left and wide. Super kick out there by James Byrne, well won inside, and Starlights moved the ball really fast. And in fairness to John, he done everything right, only just pulled his shot wide at the last minute. Kick out now from Kieran Gettins. Kieran Gettins was a cornerback or a wing back on the county minor hurling team this year, and he's lining out in the goal today. He's a very good footballer out the field as well. Kindly working the ball through the hands there from Vincent Higgins, intercepted there, but Owen Hughes picks it up again. Well tackled in the middle there by Ryan Donoghue, and Sean Hyland picks up the break. They lose it again there. Vincent Higgins picks up the ball. Plays the 1-2 with Ben Hughes. Gives the ball back inside to Jack Gettins. Jack Gettins takes a solo, coming laterally across the field. Looks like he's fouled there by Ron Donoghue. So we've almost 4 minutes gone now, and Kyle Nairn or Ballynastragh Gls are winning 2 points to no score. Mikey Hughes seen a lot of possession here in the first 4 minutes. His man seems to be dropping inside to help his defence. Kyle Nairn get the ball up, great ball inside by Ben Furlong, well won inside there by Dara Ford. Dara Ford takes a step to his right, takes a step to his left, recycles the ball back out to Owen Hughes. Owen Hughes gets his head up, pops it again into Ben Furlong. Ben Furlong seen a lot of possession this first few minutes, plays little 1-2 with Owen Hughes, and this time it's Owen's turn to kick it wide. So that's the Ballynastragh's first wide of the game, but well worked there again. And they'll be very happy with their start. Lots going to depend obviously on this and these kickouts from Starlight's point of view. Kyle Nairn putting a big press on him, making sure there's no options. James looking to his left, looking to his right. He's going long to the far side. It's a great strike out to the middle of the field. Battle there between Ben Hughes and Ryan Donoghue and John Miller. This time again the break is won by Starlights by Cian Murphy. Cian gets the ball back to Fionn O'Reilly. Fionn O'Reilly recycles the ball back to Callum McVeigh. This time it's Starlight's time to have possession of the ball. Across to Thomas Fenlon, who's obviously the son of the great Adrian Fenlon. Sean Hyland time on the ball. Another county minor hurler. There's probably between the two teams here today, I'd say you could have 15 of these boys featured for either a county minor football or hurling panel this year. So a lot of talent on the show. Ball across to Callum McVeigh. Callum McVeigh takes his time, switches it across to Sean Hyland. Sean injects a bit of pace, gives it into Kevin Byrne. Kevin Byrne plays a great 1-2 again with Sean Hyland. Sean Hyland tackled there by Mikey Hughes. He gets the solo on his right, looks across the field, gives it a great ball across here to Ben Walsh. Ben Walsh, well tackled there and well marshalled by the Ballynastragh defence, but just a foul there. And it's a chance here for Starlights to get their first score on the board from Kevin Byrne. Big day here in Chadwick Spectral Park. We've got a triple header, of course. We have Kyle Nairn and the Starlights up first in the minor final, followed by Cross the Beg and Gusran in the county senior semi-final, and then of course we have the eagerly awaited hurling quarter final. Unfortunately for Kevin Byrne, that's a bad start. He's pulled that one wide to the left and wide between the ends, and I think it was a wide ball. Yeah, unfortunately that's been a wide there for Kevin Byrne. So the hands and the wraps, of course, are here at 4 o'clock. This kick out this time over the sideline by Kieran Gettins, picked up this time by Thomas Fenlon. Thomas Fenlon plays a short ball to Kevin Byrne. Kevin Byrne seeing a lot of possession these first few minutes. Tackled high there probably by Dara Gettins. Will be a free in. This time Starlight's time to have a bit of pressure and have the hands on the ball. Kevin takes a solo, plays little ball out to John Miller. John Miller looks out left, he's got Cian Murphy. He looks right, he's got Sean Murphy. Sean Hyland with the ball. Starlight's just taking their time, trying to break down the Ballynastragh defence. Ballynastragh leaving 3 up here. They've got Dara Ford, Aaron Gettins and Max Muggy all playing in the spine in the forwards. Shane Murphy, Michael Donoghue, Dara Jordan, Mel Doyle, Dermot Byrne, Anthony Russell and Jason Russell. A big management team for the Starlights lads. They put a huge effort into these boys over the last few years, and of course a lot of these lads feature with the senior and under 20 footballers as well for the Starlights. See Niall Gettins and Paul Hughes and Jim Darcy down on the sideline for Ballynastragh Gls. I suppose Ballynastragh Gls will be touted as being the favourites for the championship this year, and they're in the final. But it doesn't always work out that way. Earlier on, Cushenstown were big favourites to win the under-16 hurling and championship, and I see that Monageer have dethroned them and taken the title. So it's a massive win for Monageer Bull of Oak in the under-16 Premier Hurling Final. Callum McVeigh trying to weave his way through that Kyle Nairn defence. Kyle Nairn boys did really well there. Ben Hughes and Cody Lawless combined, and this time the ball gets recycled back out to Jack Lacey. Jack Lacey gets his head up and looks for a crossfield pass. That'll be a good race there between Keane Murphy. Keane Murphy does really well to win that in front of Jack Gettins. Recycles the ball out to Ryan Donoghue. Starlights just having a lot of possession here at the moment, looking to break down this Kyle Nairn defence. Kyle Nairn really well organised. Full-time score in that under-16 Premier Final was Monageer Bull of Oak 4-14. Rackrow Cushenstown 3-11. So a big 6-point win for Monageer. Free out this time for Kyle Nairn. Again, Ben Hughes or Mikey Hughes gets fouled, little tug of the jersey, no advantage of Cruz. James is asking the Kyle Nairn man to go back from where it's taken from. Kyle Nairn on the attack again through Owen Hughes and Ben Hughes playing a little 1-2. Looks like a high tackle on Owen Hughes there from Sean Hyland, and it'll be another chance, probably a little bit further out for Jack Gettins from where he kicked the last score, but he had plenty of yardage in the last point. Big day for Kyle Nairn as well. Obviously the ladies are in the senior football final at 4 o'clock, and their juniors are in the county junior final at 4:30 in Navenna. Jack Gettins gets underneath this one as well, and that seems to be a super strike. And the feature, probably the big feature of this first 10 minutes has been the 2 frees from Jack Gettins from distance. He has the wind aiding him. It's worth to note that, but they are 2 brilliant scores for anybody that's playing at this level at minor football. Kick out again from James Byrne. This time it's just inside the 45. Well picked up here by Cody Lawless. Cody Lawless gives the ball into Aaron, Max Puggy. Max Puggy just looks to feed the ball back to Jack Gettins. Well intercepted there by Tomas Fenlon. Tomas Fenlon trying to drive Starlights up the pitch. Plays the 1-2 with Kevin Byrne. Gives it off to Sean Hyland. Sean Hyland has got Jamie Dugdale inside one-on-one with Fergal Lochter. Fergal Lochter does really well to hold him up. Jamie takes a solo, takes a bounce, tries to come back out the field, trying to look for a bit of space. Gives the ball back out, and Kyle Nairn have slowed this attack down straight away. Looked like a lot of purpose there for Starlights on the break, but they've defended this really well. Sideline ball there to for Jamie Pepper. It's a bit free in here for the Starlights. I'm not sure if it's in kickable range. Chance here for Kevin Byrne. Obviously he's a lot further out this time. It's a similar position as where Jack Gettins is on, but for a right footer it's not the right side. He missed the easy one just before, and he has a chance there to atone for that, but it's not an easy free, and it'll be a serious score if he can get it over the bar. It's dropping short. Dangerous ball in here inside. Well gathered there by Jamie Dugdale. Tries to cycle on. He goes overhead kick. It would have been a really fancy score there by Jamie Pepper. Apologies, but didn't work out for him. It just tails to the left and wide, and it's another wide for the Starlights. 12 and a half minutes gone. Almost 13 minutes gone here. Apologies. And Kyle Nairn happy with the start. Great kick out there by Kieran Gettins to find Ben Hughes. They're 3-0 up. Ball inside here to Jamie Hughes. Jamie Hughes looking inside. He's got Owen Hughes inside. He pops the ball over the top. Out comes Keane Murphy. Out comes Fiona Riley. Really well done to win that, Fiona, and stop the Starlights attack. Robert Cahill looking to get on the ball and make things happen for the Starlights here, trying to speed up the game. Robert plays the ball across here to Thomas Fenlon. Thomas Fennan plays a little ball inside the Fiona Riley again. Fiona's seen a lot of ball in the last few minutes. Does well for a sidestep. Just fouled there. No advantage of Cruz. And a free out again for the Starlights. Ryan Donoghue on the ball here now for Starlights. Looking to take on Owen Hughes. Takes a solo to his left. He's got a lot of power. Ryan has played a lot of hurling, a lot of football, a lot of rugby. The chance here opened up. Ball inside to Jamie Pepper. A half goal chance there if the pass had been into the hand. Looks to recycle it. Takes 2 touches. Recycles the ball back to Sean Hyland. Shaw looks to probably get this onto his right foot. Pulls the trigger from 45 metres, and that's a super score from Sean Hyland. 45 metres out. Half a chance of a goal chance there for Jamie Pepper. He done really well. Recycle the ball back to Sean, and that's just what the Starlights needed to get the scoreboard moving, and they'll try and build from confidence. 14 and a half minutes into the game. Starlights get their first game. 3 points to 1 to Kyle Nairn. High ball out here, won by Thomas Fennan. Puts the hand up in the air, takes his mark. Looks to move the ball inside to Ben Walsh. Ben Walsh does a nice little chip lift. Taking on Vincent Higgins. Steps back inside. He has the advantage, and there's Nottingham Cruz the advantage. Now there's a bit of life in the Starlights team. Well won there by Tomas Fenlon. Great ball inside to Ben Walsh. Little chip lift, takes on his man and wins a free for Starlights. And now there's a big chance. It's a tough kick again for Kevin Barron because he's after missing the last 2. And we know any free taker, especially a young fella, confidence might be a little bit low, a little bit nervous playing in a big stadium on a county final day. Just needs to settle himself, get the ball, take a few steps and stroke it over the bar. Go through his same routine. Takes a deep breath, takes a 2 or 3 steps, and he does a great score. That'll settle him really well from Kevin Barron. 3 points to 2, halfway through the first half, and Starlights are well and truly back in this game. This time the Starlights have the option of putting a big press on. Ball inside to, well won there by Aaron Gettins. Aaron Gettins plays a 1-2 with Jack Gettins. Gets the ball over to Dara Gettins. Lovely little one bounce kick pass inside to Dara Ford. Dara Ford's out in front of his man. He's weaving and jinking. He gives the ball into Owen Hughes. Owen Hughes tackled high around the shoulder, the neck. He recycles the ball. A chance for Ben Furlong to kick a score under pressure, but that should be an advantage to Kyle Nairn, and it was well worth a chance there. Again, Owen Hughes proving dangerous when he runs through the middle.
I'll send you this in WhatsApp.
Ball this time, Jack Gettins 20 metres out in the front of the goal, strikes the ball over the bar, and Kyle Nairn back to a 2-point lead.
Tell them to go to Instagram or Facebook. It's on that.
So if there's anyone having any issues with the link, and if any of your friends are trying to log on, if they go to Instagram or Facebook, they'll be able to get the link and it'll bring them straight to the live commentary. Ball this time out again by James Byrne. Well won again by Kyle Nairn. Jack Gettins is trying to have a strike from 45 metres, just inside the 45 metre line, and that is a super score for Jack Gettins. He has the aid of the wind, but he used it perfectly and struck that ball really well. And I see Pat Ford, the mentor, with Kyle Nairn obviously on the far side, and obviously he'll be happy with that score from Jack Gettins. Starlights win the ball again. Just as the Starlights look to go back into this game, back to 3-2, Kyle Nairn go down the field and kick 2 great scores and open up a 3-point advantage. Kevin Barron taking a solo, taking 2 solos, taking 3 solos, going in. He's about 30 yards out to the right of goal. That'll be a super score for Kevin Barron. Just what the Starlights needed. Really well won from the kick out. Kevin takes a couple of solos, and that's a great score, and that's 2 points in a row for Kevin Byrne. And you have a feeling that if Starlights are going to claw themselves back into this game and stay in touch with Kyle Nairn, that Kevin Byrne is going to be a man that's going to have to do it for him. Kieran Getton strikes a lovely ball out here to Jamie Hughes. Jamie Hughes been well tackled there by Tomas Fenlon. The two boys have had a great battle at the start. Vincent Higgins surveying his options, keeps a little ball out to Mikey Hughes. Mikey Hughes steps inside, keeps the ball out of contact, gives the ball over to Ben Furlong. Ben's had a lot of possessions here in the first 19 minutes of the game, gives the ball to Jamie. A lot of play over on his right hand side. Lovely ball inside to Cody Lawless. Cody shows a little bit of a sidestep, and he's done for steps there by James Mullally. He's probably on the strict side there. Ball across there. Sean Hyland intercepts, gives it out to Kevin Byrne. Kevin back to Tomas Fenlon. Tomas Fenlon across to Robert Cahill. Robert gives it a dummy solo. Takes on Max Buggy, gives a little ball down through the middle to Keane Murphy. No, to Jamie Pepper, apologies. Jamie Pepper to Kevin Byrne. Kevin Byrne gets his head up. He'd see Keane Murphy making a run through the middle, and he nearly pulls out an unbelievable pass. And well read there by Fergal Lochter, because he had to read it, because both Keane Murphy and Jamie Dugdale were through on a 2-on-1, and if he had mistimed his interception, it was a goal chance. Well turned over there by Kyle Nairn to come on the attack again. Vincent Higgins marauding down the far wing, being well tackled there by Ryan Donoghue. Ryan Donoghue put serious pressure on. He has to recycle the ball back out to Jack Kettins. Jack Kettins back to Vincent Higgins. Plays the ball back to Ben Hughes. Could be intercepted here. Poor ball by Ben Hughes. Intercepted there by Jamie Pepper. He's got no one ahead of him, so he's going to have to hold up the play, take on his man and try to win it free. Does get a little of a tug of a jersey, but to be fair, probably it was on the wrong side of the referee, couldn't see it. The Starlights management team are not happy, but they had a good view of it, and after that it was a good tackle by Kyle Nairn, but probably should have been advantage for the tug of the jersey, but Kyle Nairn on the attack nonetheless. Ball across to Ben Hughes. Ben Hughes across to Vincent Higgins. It's the ball back to Dara Gettins. Dara Gettins, lovely right-footed, left-footed player, can use any foot when he's spraying the ball around. Looks inside, he's got two men from the Starlight sitting back in the pocket. Jack Lacey seems to be playing as a sweeper, and Callum McVeigh, the centre back, is sitting back as well, so protecting that full back line. And this time to turn it over, to stop the kick inside. John Miller gets the ball out to Keane Murphy. Keane Murphy takes a solo, takes two solos, works the ball back to Callum McVeigh. Callum looks to inject a bit of pace in it, bit of life just kicking into this game here now in the last couple of minutes. Gets the ball back across to Sean. Again, I'd just like to reiterate the fact that there's a strong breeze in this half, and it is with the North County men at this stage. And if the Starlights can hold on to possession, they might be happy to try to get into this game at half time within touching distance. Ball across to John Miller. He does a little fancy flick, invites the pressure. He gets away with it. Plays a good ball inside to Fiona Riley. Fiona Riley sidesteps back inside. Gives a little ball across to Kevin Byrne. Kevin will have to dig him out of trouble. Soccer style, it's intercepted by Aaron Gettins. Aaron Gettins again, soccer style by Callum McVeigh. Pulls himself out of trouble. Gets the left foot to it, picks it up really well. Looks inside, he's got Keane Murphy just ahead of him. Plays the 1-2 with Keane. Looks for the kick pass down into the corner. Good battle on there between Ben Hughes. Ben Hughes comes out on top there with this one. Owen Hughes looked and just well tackled there by Sean Hyland. Owen Hughes, long ball inside here, and this time it's Robert Cahill's advantage. He fumbles it in behind, but luckily for him, he too goes soccer style across his goal. It's a battle of who's got the pace now, and Robert's the bigger man in there. He wins that ball. He's well tackled by Aaron Gettins. Referee plays advantage, and out come the Starlights with the ball again. You can see there by the hand pass just held up again. Another free to Starlights, and a free out for Kyle Nairn. Free out for Starlights for Keane Murphy. Dangerous ball inside there by Owen Hughes. Well done, well marshalled there by Robert Cahill. He just gets away with it. Out come the Starlights again. Tomas Fenlon has a really, really good start to this game. Kicks the ball down. Of course, I put the commentators cursed on him. When I do say he's having a good game, he kicks the ball over the sideline. So 5 points to 3. We've had 4 points from Jack Kettins, 2 from frees, 3 from frees, 2 from play, a point from Owen Hughes from play. And we've had Sean Hyland with a serious score from play, and obviously Kevin Byrne kicked a great score from play as well, and a point from a free. So 2 for Kevin Byrne, 1 for Sean Hyland. Kylenairn looking to kick this ball inside, but there's 3v1 in there to the Starlights, but somehow the Kylenairn manages to win the ball. Aaron Gettins gets it in there, recycles it back to Dara Gettins. Dara Gettins off the left, and you can hear the crowd straight away. The minute it left his boot, he used the wind, he curled it out in the left hand post, and it's a super score there. But you have to give credit to the kick pass inside from Jack Gettins. A Gettins trio or a Gettins combination. Jack Gettins with a great ball into Aaron Gettins. Aaron Gettins recycling the ball back to Dara Gettins, and Dara Gettins kicks a fantastic score with his left foot. That's definitely been the score of the game so far. High ball out to the middle of the field. Up goes Sean Hyland. Looks to gather it. I think that ball was picked off the ground there by Mikey Hughes. He fell on it more than anything, but it is a free. Big few minutes here now for the Starlights to stay in this game. 6 points to 3 after 25 minutes. Again, they're still playing against the strong breeze. Only 3 points down, which will give them a great chance in the second half, but a lot can happen in 5 minutes. This time John Miller bursts through the middle. He leaves Ben Hughes for dead, and he kicks the ball. Oh, he just looks as... Thought it could have just dropped over the crossbar there, but it just dropped to the left and wide. And that's the second wide for John Miller, but he's looked very dangerous anytime he's got that ball. Kieran Gettins having a look up. He sees Owen Hughes at the top of the D. Owen Hughes, great hands by Owen Hughes. Great run off the shoulder there by Vincent Higgins. Vincent driving up to the middle, breaks 1 tackle, breaks 2 tackles, looks inside again, and Kylenairn are looking to really feed this ball into this full forward line. Great battling there by Robert Cahill and Aaron Gettins. Robert Cahill does really well. Robert Cahill could be in a bit of problem here now. He's after throwing the ball at the linesman. But I'm not sure who's doing the line over there. Probably looks like it might be a Kylenairn man doing the line over there, because Jason Russell isn't happy. And he gave the ball, but probably James Mullally just going to calm things down here. He's lucky he didn't connect there, I suppose, with the linesman, because he would have given James a difficult situation. But linesman is adamant anyhow that it was out, but it's his word against everybody else's now. We don't have VAR here, Lar, do we? No, there's no VAR here, so referee is after noting probably Robert Cahill for his infraction. I'm probably going to book him, I'd say. After second thoughts, he probably has to give him a yellow card for dissent. And I suppose he's lucky he didn't make contact. So good refereeing there. Look at these boys are only 16 or 17 years of age, and they get hot and heavy. And good refereeing there by James Mullally, just to try and calm things down a bit, calm Robert down. He was a bit upset with the call. Bit of a delay here, but it's a line ball to Kylenairn. They recycle the ball back to Mikey Hughes. Mikey works it across to Jack Gettins. Jack Gettins has 4 points to his name already for wing forward. Over here to Cody Lawless. All these boys very comfortable on the ball, looking to weave their way through this Starlights defence. Starlights were playing with 12 men behind the ball, keeping 2 up top at the moment. Ball comes across to Keane Steadman. Keane has been not been quite, but he hasn't got a lot of ball, obviously, because of the nature of the game, the way it's been played. His man has dropped back as a sweeper, and Keane is pushing up on him now. Ball across Mikey Hughes. Mikey Hughes to look to probe down the right hand side, gets it across here to Cody Lawless. Well worked across to Cody, keeping his wit. Great ball inside to Ben Hughes. Ben plays a nice little ball into Mikey Hughes. This time it's Eternity uses to have a go back out to Ford. Oh, nearly intercepted there by Jack Gettins. Dara Gettins. This time Dara doesn't have the success that he had the last time. Robert goes to catch it, takes it under his composure. Ball outside to Robert, out to Fionn O'Reilly. Fionn O'Reilly looks to set up attack now from Starlights, breaking from deep. Out to Jack Lacey. Jack Lacey gets the ball out to Callum McVeigh. Callum has seen a lot of ball in this game. Out to Jamie Pepper. Jamie's got 2 players ahead of him. They've broken down the right hand side to Kevin Byrne. Kevin Byrne has got Keane Murphy on his right hand side. Kevin's in a similar position. He's looking to get that ball. He's fouled. He should have a shot from, because he has an advantage. and it's a wide ball, but it'll be brought back for the advantage, and Kevin will have a free. Good transition up the field there by the Starlights. Great ball by Jamie Pepper into Kevin Byrne. Keane Murphy got a great run inside. Kevin was fouled by Keane Stedman, and he has his free. Good chance for the Starlights to get back to this game within 2 points. Got a message in to say that I have to say a big shout out to the Ferbers who are listening in from all the way over in the UK. They're cheering on their nephew Ben Furlong, who plays midfield for Kyle Nairn. Great kick by Callum McVeigh on his left hand side, and Starlights, as I said before, they're looking up at the clock. They're seeing Kyle Nairn playing with a really strong breeze, and 6 points to 4. There's probably going to be 2 or 3 minutes injury time for a couple of delays. Referee signals, I think, 3 minutes injury time. Again, these semi-finals sponsored, all the underage semi-finals sponsored by the Irish Independent. Chance for Kyle Nairn to get back to 3 points ahead now. They have the ball across to Ben Furlong. 6 points to 4. They're entering injury time now. Ben takes a solo, gets his head up, gives the ball into Mikey Hughes. Mikey Hughes tackled there by Sean Hyland. A ball across to Ben Hughes. Ben Hughes is gambling behind. Get this ball onto his right hand side. Had a chance of a shot. Turns around, looks to recycle the ball again to Mikey Hughes. Mikey across to Jack Gettins. Jack Gettins is going for another big score from downtown, as we call it. Looks across, and you know, it's a strange one. Kyle Nairn had the ball on the 21, had a chance to pull the trigger with a little bit of a breeze, recycle the ball back, and they take a shot from 45 metres or 46 metres, albeit straight in front of the goal. But it's a wide there for Jack Gettins. 30 minutes and 20 seconds, 30 minutes and 40 seconds gone on the clock. Long ball out by James Byrne. A lot of long kickouts in this game is adding to the feature of the game. And a lot of breaking ball being won. Jack Gettins gets the ball across not to Jamie Hughes, because he's been intercepted there by Robert Cahill. Robert Cahill has really grown into this game in the last couple of plays. And Thomas Fenlon has been ever present in this game. Plays the 1-2, Robert Cahill down the wing. He's driving Starlights up the field. If he looks inside, he's been a great run inside by Jamie Dugdale. He gives a hand pass off to John Miller. John Miller seems to have switched wings over to the left hand side. Tackled there by Jamie Hughes. Ball across to Kevin Byrne. Kevin Byrne gets a good hit there by Cody Lawless. Fair tackle, and probably the second tackle is not fair. Referee plays advantage. That's a great advantage by the referee. Ball across to Callum McVeigh. Callum McVeigh looks up, looks to take on Owen Hughes. He decides not to. Ball across to Keane Murphy, who's hooking the far right hand touchline. Across to Callum McVeigh. I think the Starlights will have 90 seconds here to try to build a score, and if they can build a score and they go in a point down, they'll be absolutely delighted to go in a point down after Kyle Nairn on possession and playing with a strong breeze. Sean Hyland across to Keane Murphy. Keane Murphy gets the ball inside to Jack Lacey. Jack Lacey gives a little ball across to Ryan Donoghue. Ryan Donoghue has a look up. He probably is going to switch this ball out to Fionn O'Reilly. He's got Kevin Byrne over, he's got Tomas Fennon over here on his left hand side. Tomas is go back inside with the ball. Ryan Donoghue has got a run off his shoulder by Sean Hyland, and Sean Hyland will do one thing. He'll inject a bit of pace into this game. Has a little ball outside the right boot, and this time is tailing to the right and wide, and that's just a couple of wides racking up for the Starlights, and they are creating chances. When they decide to inject a bit of pace into the middle, they have plenty of chances. They're cutting Kyle Nairn open through the D there, and they've had 2 or 3 chances in the last few minutes. Big kick out this time. 30 seconds left on the clock. Kieran looking to find a teammate. If the Starlights can win this ball, they'll have a chance to get another score. But this time the ball, great strike over the top with the win. The mark is taken. Ben Furlong driving through the middle after a great little ball by Aaron Gettins. He needs to just work the ball. Oh, he's pulled down, and that's going to be a black card, I'd say. That is the definition probably of a black card, I'd say, if you're going to see one. And Keane Murphy is probably going to get 10 minutes in the bin. He pulled him with the 2 hands straight to the ground. He probably could have been a bit cuter and fouled him around the shoulder and not pulled him down, but if there's ever going to be a black card, that's going to be a black card. And James Mullally does his dues. I don't think there's any complaints here from anybody in the Starlights management in the crowd, there's no complaints about that. That'll be a black card for Keane Murphy. And how the game changes in 20 seconds. Just spoke about it. Starlights had a really good chance to go 6-5 down and probably kill the game going into the halftime 6-5. But now they're gone in 7-4 down with they're down to 14 men with Keane Murphy as a black card. I'll leave you be to get a cup of tea, get whatever you want. We've still the Starlights are in this game, 7-4 down. There's only 3 points in it, and the way the game is flowing, they could have a chance of getting back into this game. They need to just get back into this game for the 10 minutes that they're down and try and keep in the game and then try push on with the breeze, because it is a strong breeze. We'll be back to you shortly, folks, and we're looking forward to a brilliant second half. Welcome back to Wexford Park, folks. Chadwick's Wexford Park for this Irish Independent under 18 football Premier final between Ballynastragh Gls and Starlights. Score is 7 points to 4. It's nicely poised. Just a big 30 seconds before half time there with Sean Hyland kicked the wide to put Starlights a point down, and Ballynastragh worked their way up the field. Got a great run inside by Ben Furlong, and Keane Murphy was the judge to pull Ben down, got a black card, and Jack Gettins kicked the resultant free. So that's 5 points for Jack Gettins, 2 points for Dara Gettins. So it's a bit of a Gettins show at the moment. So there's apologies to Owen Hughes. Owen Hughes scored a point, and 1 point for Dara Gettins. Kevin Barnes got 2 points, Sean Hyland's got 1, and Callum McVeigh's got 1. So big 10 minutes here now for the Starlights to see can they try and stay in this game and not let Kyle Nairn get away from. Ball is thrown in now by James Mullally. He recycles. Owen Hughes recycles the ball. Rory Cooper has been brought in there at half time, and that's a big boost for Kyle Nairn to have Rory Cooper back in. Rory, full back on the county minor team this year. 1-2 into Owen Hughes. Great ball across the square. Oh, James Byrne done really well as a goalkeeper to try and turn that ball away. This time ball is kicked in for a score by Ben Hughes. It's blocked and the ball drops short. And Dara Gettins is there to pick up the ball, and he rifles the ball to the back of the net past the dive of James Byrne. And we just said it at the throw-in. It's a big 10 minutes for the Starlights to try and stay in this game. And now the mountain has just got a bit higher for the men from Enniscorthy district. All came from Owen Hughes, driving through the middle, played a ball across, and really well dealt with by James Byrne. Ball recycled back to Ben Furlong. He had a shot, was half blocked down, and it was taken by Dara Gettins, and he rifled the ball to the bottom corner of the net. What a start now from the men from the Gorey district. Owen Hughes been a big feature this second half so far. He's fouled on Ryan Dunhu there. Boys from Enniscorthy won't give up, in fairness. Starlights are going to have to try and work their way back into this game. Again, you could see the impact that Rory Cooper had coming down the right wing. What an advantage it is to be able to bring in someone like Rory at half time. Great ball inside there by Ryan Dunhu into Ben Walsh. Ben Walsh been really well tackled there by Vincent Higgins. Ben is running now a road. He looks up. He's got nobody across. He crossed the ball in, soccer style probably, into the square. Really well dealt with Mikey Hughes. Mikey Hughes driving up the field. What a start that is now in the second half for Kyle Nairn to play against the breeze. And instead of being 3 points up now, they're 6 points up. And they're going to have to, the Starlights are going to have to come out and play and try and push on them, which is dangerous because if you leave gaps in behind, these boys could punish it. Owen Hughes driving through a little gap. Well tackled there, brilliant tackle there by Jamie Pepper. Takes the ball off his toe. Sean Hyland driving through the middle, but there's 4 Kyle Nairn men and only 1 Starlights man inside. Sean's going to have to do a lot of work himself. He's assisted there by Ryan Dunhu. Ryan Dunhu takes the ball inside. Looks like he's fouled probably there by Cody Lawless. And a big chance for the Starlights to get back into this. Kevin Barron, 23 or 4 metres out. Again, there's probably going to come a time where the Starlights are going to have to push Jamie Pepper further up onto the forwards. I suppose they're just probably trying to get through this 10-minute spell when they're down to 14 men after the black card to Keane Murphy. Kevin kicks the ball high, straight through, up over the purple spot. And that's a great score from Kevin Barron. That's Kevin Barron's 3rd point of the game. 2 from frees, 1 from play. Interesting to see now the setup from Starlights. Jamie Pepper and Ben Furlong getting to know each other there in the middle of the field. A little bit of hustle and bustle going on. James going to have a little chat, calm the boys down a bit. This is probably, Starlights will be happy with this because they'll be eaten to their black card. So it'll be interesting to see how the setup will be here from Starlights. Obviously going to concede the kick out with Kyle Nairn having a spare man. Out comes Vincent Higgins. Starlights have retreated to the 65. Now they start to play pressure with John Miller. Vincent's running into trouble there. Now there's a chance for the counter-attack, and the tackle again by Owen Hughes. One there by Ryan Dunhu. Ryan Hughes, fouled there by Owen Hughes. Jamie get looking to move to make this ball tick. Kyle Nairn doing what Kyle Nairn didn't want to do there and try and carry the ball into contact and straight into the middle of the Starlights wall. They get turned over, and now Starlights have possession again. Sean Hyland looking to take on his man. He's been tackled there by Ben Furlong. Sean gets the ball inside to Kevin Byrne. Kevin Byrne been tackled really well there by Cody Lawless. Great pressure around the top of the 45 between Cody and Kevin. Have a little niggle there off the ball. Jamie Pepper can kick off left or right. Outside the left boot from 45 yards. And that's a super score by Jamie Pepper. An absolute brilliant score by Jamie Pepper. And I suppose the big question for the Starlights will be is, will they at some stage, if they get Keane Murphy back on the field, will they at some stage try to get Jamie Pepper further up the field, because Jamie can kick scores like that. What a score that is. And the Starlights men have responded really well to that goal. 1-7 to 5 points. They've got the last 2 points to keep themselves in touch and distance. Again, Starlights conceding the kick out because they're a man down. They're setting up that wall of defence there on their own 65. This time Kyle Nairn do the right thing and play a little ball over the top to Owen Hughes. Ryan Doon, who gets across with a really good tackle. Him and Jamie Pepper tackling really well. Play on, says the referee. There's no foul there. Callum McVeigh picks the ball up. He's been hassled by 2 or 3 Kyle Nairn men. He finds his way to Jamie Pepper. Jamie takes a step back inside, looks the ball, recycle the ball. Fiona Riley back across here to Danny Kervick. Danny Kervick needs to probably get off the sideline and don't go into contact. He gets a little ball away to Jack Lacey. Jack Lacey back to Fiona Riley. They need to get the ball off the line here if Starlights want to be turned over. Yes, and they had their chances to switch the play because Thomas Fenlon was on the far side all on his own, but they just hammered the same side and they got caught in possession. Chance now for Ben Furlong. Ben will be looking to switch the ball back across to Mike Hughes. He should pop the ball across if he gets his head up. Rory Cooper's all on his own. Gives a left-handed hand pass across to Rory Cooper. Rory will probably take a solo and take on his man. He doesn't. He comes back inside to Jack Gettins. Jack Gettins has a ball inside, great ball inside to Dara Ford. Dara Ford, a really good ball winner. And Dara Ford is a high challenge there by Jamie Pepper. And probably just those few minutes before half time and after half time, it's the discipline at the moment that is letting the Starlights down, because they're well in this game. Great ball inside there to Dara Ford. Dara Ford gets out in front of Danny Kervick and wins a great ball. And he's a high challenge there from Jamie Pepper. Jack Gettins has got 5 points to his name. 4 brilliant frees. He's about 23 yards out to the left of the goal. That's a super strike, nicely curled over the bar. And that's 6 points so far for Jack Gettins. That moves Kyle Nairn up to 1-8. And Starlights to 6 points. And again, that goal just after half-time seemed to be the deciding factor between the two teams at the moment. James Byrne looking to go along. He hasn't been short on any of his kickouts. He's got a little pod over his left, great strikeout. He's got the breeze behind him. A little push in the back there, and the referee sees it, gives an advantage to the Starlights. Starlights, can they get this ball in quick? Fergal Lockdown, great pace inside there by Jamie Dugdale, who gets out in front of his man. But he needs more support. Starlights are a bit slow to get up off the shoulder, and Jamie didn't have enough support there. He tries to force the pass to Jack Lacey. Fergal Lockdown wins it. And this is where you don't want to be if you're Starlights, because Kyle Nairn are hitting you on the break. Ball inside to Dara Gettins. Dara with 1-1 to his name. Ball over the shoulder to Rory Cooper. Rory's been a big plus for Kyle Nairn. Driving through the field. Ball inside to Ben Hughes and to Dara Ford. Dara Ford will win a lot of ball. This time he takes on his man. He goes through. He goes to fist the ball over the bar. And that's a super score from Dara Ford to register his first point of the game. And the whole thing come from a break. Jack Lacey was trying to get off the shoulder to Jamie. Jamie was turned over. Fergal Lockdown intercepted the pass. And again, Rory Cooper doing damage up along the right wing. Great ball by Ben Hughes inside to Dara Ford. And this time Dara Ford spun his man, took on his man and decided to take the point. And it's back to a 6-point lead for Kyle Nairn. 38 minutes gone. Are the Starlights back to full quota? I'm not sure if Keane Murphy has come back on the field just yet. He probably has another minute or so to go. Silly there, a little bit of an altercation. I don't think probably just a high challenge. I say it'd probably be a throw up. I'm not sure if he struck him. We have it on the replay here. It was a Kyle Nairn free. Jack just got a little bit angry. Yeah, looking at the replay there, he probably caught him around the back of the neck or the back of the shoulders, and Keane obviously trying to buy the free. He already had the free. I'd say what's going to happen is the referee might throw the ball in. To be fair to Keane, I don't think he'd done anything really wrong. He was holding on to the ball. I'd say the referee is probably going to throw the ball in and give a yellow card here to Jack, just for a bit of frustration. Jack looks very worried here. I don't know if it's going to be, he looked a bit worried there. I thought by looking at it, I thought like the look it could have been a red card, but he was looking a bit worried, but James punishes Jack, gives a yellow card and gives the ball back. And this time Kyle Nairn have won the ball. Ben Furlong on the ball again. He's been pulled there and probably gives away the steps that time. Black card, man is in. Will that just inject a bit of life into the Starlights now? Ball across to Ryan Donoghue. He's been tackled. Ryan has run into trouble. Been well tackled there by Jack Gettins. Well won back by Jack Gettins. High challenge by Callum McVeigh. And Ryan needs to be careful there. Just needs to be careful because we just need to keep the heads now. Kyle Nairn have the ball. Kyle Nairn supporters were incensed there with something off the ball, I think. Yeah, it looked like Ryan was just trying to kick the ball on the ground and he just pulled out of it. Tackle it. Ball across now to Owen Hughes. Dara Ford has a lot of space here inside in this full forward line, and this is the danger now when the Starlights are going to have to step up. And that's a free in there from a silly tackle again from Kyle Nairn, and they probably just get their advantage of a free. The first free there. Again, there's two silly tackles there by Callum McVeigh and Jamie Pepper, and the last one just leaving the arm in, and you can't tackle like that. So Starlights in the bit of mayhem over the last 60 to 90 seconds. Starlights have been back to 15 players. Keane Murphy's been brought back in. And now the Starlights are making a substitute. See, they're bringing in, I think they're bringing in young Killian Brennan. Killian Brennan here, yeah. He's coming in. I'm not sure who's going off. Someone in the full back line. Danny Kervick seems to be coming off. So Killian Brennan has come in for Danny Kervick after 41 minutes.
Substitution on the Starlights team, number 2, Danny Kervick is replaced by number 18, Killian Brennan.
Dara Gettins goes with the left, and this time that's probably the first wide for Kyle Nairn now in a while, and it's the first wide from a free. So Dara registers Kyle Nairn's first wide. Yeah, definitely has the ability to strike them. This time James Byrne does go short. First time he's gone short. He's a great ball out to Robert Cahill, ball into Killian. Robert looks down the line, but he gives the ball, dangerous ball into Kevin Barron. Kevin plays the ball across to Ryan Donoghue. Ryan running across to Thomas Fenlon. Thomas has got Callum McVeigh outside. Now this time John Miller and Jamie Dugdale. He's gone with a high ball in and dropping. That ball's going to bounce dangerously into the square. And you can look to see what the Starlights are looking to do now. Maybe go a bit more direct into John Miller. John Miller's moved into the full forward line, but he probably just needs to keep closer to the goal and he might get chances. Starlights back to man on man up on the kick out. They have a chance to press up and they don't press up. Ball from Keane Stedman out to Rory Cooper. Rory little pop. He's got two options. He's got Ben to his left and he's got Keane Stedman to his right. So nice to go back into the middle, ball to Mikey Hughes. Mikey very, very comfortable on the ball. Switch the play across to Dara Gettins. Dara Gettins gets surveying the scene. He's looking inside. Great ball movement. There's a great backdoor cut inside there by Dara Ford. Dara gets his head up and looks for it. So it's obviously a tactic of Kyle Nairn's to leave Dara isolated and use his movement inside. Dara's going to recycle this ball back across. Dara out to Aaron Gettins. Back to Owen Hughes. Owen Hughes to the Mikey Hughes. Mikey gives a little ball into Ben Hughes. The Hughes household were obviously busy back in the years because there's a lot of Hughes this age coming up the ranks. And unfortunately that's a wide ball there from Ben. Sorry, I think it was Mikey that kicked that one wide. So Starlight's gone with a high stack now and they're looking to move this ball short from the kickouts. He's got Jack Lacey and Keane Murphy peeling across, but he gets away. No, he doesn't get away because Jack Gettins wins the break. Again, Mikey Hughes dictating a lot of play in the second half because his man is stepping off. There will come a time where Starlights will have to decide to push up. Rory Cooper gets the ball back to Mikey. Mikey across to Ben Hughes. Ben Hughes has got Ben Furlong inside him. He's got a man to his left-hand side there if he can work it through. The arm was pulled. I suppose he did end up throwing the ball, but it would have been a free if not. And that's another, silly challenge there probably by Jamie Pepper. Went in to try to win the ball. Just collided with Darren Gettins, and he's probably come out of it the worst himself. And Darren and Jamie be good friends from county minor team this year. So they know each other well. No harm done there. Yeah, he probably just slipped really. It was an unfortunate one for Jamie. Chance for Jack Gettins again. A little bit of a lull in it for Kyle Lear in the last couple of minutes. They've kicked 2 wides. At the moment, this game is going the way a lot of people would have predicted. Kyle Lear would have been the favourites coming into it. Bit of a stoppage here at the moment for Jamie Pepper. Been attacked by a wasp here in the middle of October. Strange country we're in now. So Joe Cullen, the physio, just in having a look, making sure everything's okay with Jamie. So again, this game precedes the Dominic Smith Electrical County semi-final between Gusran and Crossabeg, and afterwards we have the eagerly awaited, let's say, senior hurling quarter-final between the Rapparees and St. Anne's. Pitch is in great condition, so credit to the groundsman John Keogh after all the rain last week, but we've had good weather all week. So play is back on here now, so we'll have a bit of stoppage time at the end of this game with the injury to Jamie. Keane Steadman has the ball in his grasp. He's looking up, kicks the ball to his right. Again, Darren Gettins hits a great ball inside to Dara Ford. Dara Ford out in front of Robert Cahill. Recycles the ball back to Owen Hughes. Owen Hughes tackled there by Kevin Byrne this time. Recycles out. Dara Ford goes outside the right boot and it drifts this time. And that's Kyle Nair's third wide in a row. And you just see Niall Gettins down there and he's just scratching the chin and he's, probably a little bit worried that they'll be happy still to be 6 points up, but they've missed 3 chances in a row now to put this game to bed. But the big question is, can the Starlights get back into this game? Long ball out, kicked out from James Byrne. Out to Sean Hyland. Out goes Sean Hyland. He's tackled there by Keane Steadman, who breaks the ball down to Callum McVeigh. Callum McVeigh up to Tomas Fenlon. Tomas looking to kick. I'm sure he wasn't trying to kick it there. And unfortunately, we've had a bad injury here. It might be just cramp to Ryan Donoghue. Tomas was trying to. You can see the Starlights are trying to get that ball in direct to James Miller. But obviously Tomas just miskicked the ball. It was well read there by Ben Hughes. And great sportsmanship there by Jack Gettins' aid and Ryan Donoghue. 2 boys are teammates on the Wexford minor hurling team this year. Message in from Anne Masterson, who wants to wish her on YouTube, who wants to wish her nephew Ben the best of luck. It's a rare occasion, Lar, that someone from Castleton will be cheering on someone from Kyle Nairn, but it does happen. Keane Steadman with the ball. Keane Steadman plays the ball out to Owen Hughes. Again, Kyle Nairn just at the moment looking complete control of this game. Look to be dictating everything that's happening. Starlight still happy to just sit in and try and get this game into the last 10 minutes maybe. Rory Cooper in possession, stolen across the play, or Dara Gittins, apologies. Dara looks up, he looks for Ben inside, but gives the ball to Owen Hughes. Owen Hughes kicks another great ball in, and the feature of the second half has definitely been Dara Ford win the ball. Plays another, returns the ball back to Owen Hughes. Owen Hughes powering through the field. There's a goal chance for Kyle Nairn, and what a goal for Kyle Nairn. Owen Hughes, and the big feature has been what the thing the Starlights haven't got to grasp with is the ball winning ability inside of Dara Ford. This time Owen Hughes continued his run, powered through the Starlights defence, through the whole Starlights defence across them, played little ball into Aaron Gittins, and Aaron Gittins finished with a plum inside. And now this game looks to be gone from the Starlights. It's 296 points. We've got 50 minutes on the clock. A serious goal, well worked there by Kyle Nairn. This time Starlights go long inside, but Fergal Noctor comes out and wins, and Starlights just don't seem to have the answers for this Kyle Nairn team at the moment. Good tackle there by Kevin Byrne. Play on, says the ref. There's no free there. There wasn't. Sean Hyland still looking to take this game. Of course, tomorrow we have the Irish Independent Minor Hurling Premier Final between Owler to Balloch and Glenbarntown, and we have the Senior Football Semi-Final between Glenbarntown and Castletown. Kevin Byrne gets the ball across. Jack Lacey puts a high ball in, but he's going for a point or going for a wide. But anyway, doesn't matter because it's gone wide. And there's players starting to cramp up here now. Obviously, it's the biggest pitch in Wexford, so players wouldn't be used to playing it on a big day like this. And there is a lot of running to be done in Wexford Park. It was a great occasion for our minor finals to be staged in our best stadium that's here, and it's great to see the minor hurling and football finals played here this weekend. And great credit goes to the groundsmen and Wexford GA for staging them and having the pitch in such good condition to host a triple header. Mikey Hughes probably steps there. Yeah, he had 2 or 3 bites of the cherry. Sean Hyland probably going to move this ball inside. He moves it inside to Jamie Pepper. Jamie Pepper, if he gets head up, he's got John Miller on the far side. Jamie takes a solo. It's well tackled there by Ben Furlong. Another good tackle by Ben. Turns his man around. Ball coming inside. Starlight substitution there has come in is number 19, Jack Carton. Jack Carton kicks the ball, recycles the ball back to Jack Lacey. And it's a wide ball from Jack Lacey. Jack Lacey is not happy with that decision. He's just letting James Mullally know. Jack is already in a yellow card, so he needs to be careful. .296 points, 52 minutes gone on the clock. Kyle Nairn have a deserving lead at the moment, but as we've seen in football and hurling matches recently, you never judge anyone out the way things go. Well picked up there by Ryan Donoghue. Starlights just need to get a little bit more depth inside and get players closer to the goal. This time they have ball inside. Tackle there by Keane Stedman. Keane Stedman wins that ball this time out beside Jack Lacey, who can't hold on to the ball. Ball comes from Ben Hughes. Ben Hughes takes a hop and a solo. Takes a bounce. Gives the ball back to Ben Furlong. Ben Furlong probably looks to recycle this ball. Stay calm under pressure. Get it off the sideline. Keane has got someone on the far side. And there goes Rory Cooper again. I bet you he'll look inside now for Dara Ford. Dara Ford is 1-on-1 inside, and Robert Cattle. And Dara Ford is having not Dara Ford, it's Tomas Fenlon. Fouled that time on Rory Cooper. Kyle Nairn will be very happy with how it's going. They'll slow the game down. Jack Gittins will go over, take his time. Probably kill a minute on the clock. Maybe Dara Gittins will take his time and look to stretch their lead to 10 points. Strike this time by Dara Gittins, and it goes the same way as the last free, and that's another wide for Dara from the free. He'll be disappointed, but his legs are cramping up. Not easy to kick frees when you're cramping up. Starlight's looking to make another free. Ball worked out this time from Callum McVeigh to Thomas Fenlon. Thomas Fenlon gets his head up, looks inside. He's got 3 inside, but he's carrying the ball. Kevin Byrne, apologies. Kevin, who has 3 points to his name. Strikes the ball back to Ryan. Ryan is looking to deliver that ball inside, but still Starlights are still playing with a lot of men around 45, and they have nobody at the moment inside their own 21. Jamie Pepper plays a 1-2 with young Barron. Jamie takes on Jack Gittins. Jamie, that ball drop shot. They have someone inside this time, and Really well defended that time by Rory Cooper and Kieran Gettins. Kieran comes out with the ball. Ball over the top there. There's two people. Good tackle by Callum McVeigh and Mikey Hughes. Just leaves the arms in, then gives away the free. Number 17, Barry Kendi, looks to be coming on here for the Starlights. So Starlights have introduced Barry Kendi and Jack Carton, Killian Brennan and Barry Kendi have been brought in from the Starlights. Fergal Lochter and Rory Cooper keeping possession on the far line across to Mikey Hughes. Mikey with the ball across to Jack Gettins. He'll play the ball off the shoulder to Owen Hughes. Owen has got Keane Stedman and Ben Furlong in front of him. He decides to give the ball to Keane Stedman. Again, Keane Stedman looks inside for that wily little player, Dara Ford. Jamie Hughes has had a quite second half, driving through the middle. Recycle the ball back out. This time, Dara Ford. Will he get a score that he deserves? He does get a score that he deserves. And it's his second point. He's had one in the first half, one in the second half. And Dara Ford has had a super game. But what a ball inside that time by Keane Stedman. Jamie Hughes with a great run off the shoulder. Had a half a goal chance, was really well tackled by the Starlights players. And recycles the ball to Dara, and Dara takes a great score. He's right. 2-10 to 6 points. That's a 10-point lead for Kyle Nairn, and they're eking their way down through the clock here to become the Irish Independent Under-18 Football Premier Champions. But here come the Starlights, not going to give up ball inside to Jamie Dugdale. Jamie's seen a lot of possession as well. Poor spill there by Jack Lacey. Picked up this time by Jack Gettins. Jack Gettins out to Ben Hughes, out to Ben Furlong. Ben Furlong just drops the ball, tidied up there by Ben Hughes. A lot of lads cramping up here on the ground. Jack Gettins bucks the ball over. Ben has got a cramp inside. Kyle Nairn management called for a substitution. Charlie Fleming probably going to come in here for Ben Furlong. And Jack Gettins, Ben Furlong, Dara Gettins all holding the cramps, all holding the calves for the cramp. They've put in a big shift, they've ran a lot of kilometres. But as I said, it's a great experience for, we'll see a lot of these players from the Starlights and Kyle Nairn playing in Wexford Park and playing senior football in the next few years. Owen Hughes had a big second half. Ball across to Jack Gettins. Jack Gettins across to Dara. To Rory Cooper, plays the 1-2 with Jack Gettins. Jack Hughes with a great dummy hand pass. Looks like he's fouled inside there by Jack Lacey. Jack Lacey this time, and Jack is turned to cramp up now. Free inside there for Kyle Nairn. A chance here for Jack Gettins to get his 7th point of the game. Jack Gettins on the edge of the 13-metre box. He's about 14 yards out. Kicks it with his right foot and kicks it high. Kicks it over the bar to mark his 7th point of the game. And unfortunately for people watching at home and people watching the crowd, the match has just petered out in the last 15 minutes. That goal right after half time has sort of killed the game as a contest. They really that play right before half time with Cian Murphy getting black carded. And Kyle Nairn going 3 points up, and Ben Furlong has been replaced there by Charlie Fleming. Ben had a really, really strong first half, was on a lot of possessions. Second half, his shot that was blocked down led to the Dara Gettins goal, and he's earned his well-deserved rest. And Charlie Fleming gets a chance in there now to see what he can do at wing forward. Dara Gettins has to take the free again. I've already marked him down, so I don't have to do it again. I think that's
12 or is that 2-11?
No, I think that's just 2-11, isn't it? Yeah. Might be a small mistake. I'm not sure if it was 2-12 or 2-11. I think maybe the scoreboard picked up the 2 frees for Dara there, but it won't make a difference anyway. I think the score is 2-11 to 6 points. Dara Ford this time is coming out the field to get on a bit of possession. Ball to Jamie Hughes. Jamie Hughes turned back and give the ball back to Dara. Dara looked to recycle. Yeah, very clever play by Kyle Nairn. Just not running into dead ends, not running into trouble. Real mature performance from Kyle Nairn today to make sure that they got this win. They have been the better team overall, and this man has drove them up and down the field for the whole game. Owen Hughes, he's fouled there, no advantage. The referee has played the advantage rule really well all the game. Number 18, Jack Hayes now is coming in. And Dara Gettins also has been cramped up. And it was his goal that in the second half, right after half time, has been the big difference in the game. Instead of kill the game as a context, ball into Cody Lawless. Cody Lawless back to Jack Gettins. Jack Gettins pops the ball back to Mikey Hughes. Unfortunately from the Starlights, the injury time isn't going to make a difference today. Kyle Nairn have Patrick Rooney warming up. Ball into Ben Hughes. Ben is tackled there by Ryan Donoghue. Ben kicks the ball soccer style back out to Jack Gettins. Jack Gettins has a man on his right, opts not to use him, turns the ball back, and he's pulled to the ground there by, I suppose, just a frustrated silly tackle there by Jack Carton, and he'll go to the book as well. Patrick Rooney has been introduced, and the goal scorer, Aaron Gettins, the goal scorer for Kyle Nairn, is coming off. Ball across now to Rory Cooper. Rory's had a big impact in the second half. Back out to Jack Gettins. Kyle Nairn happy to keep the ball here and wind down the clock. And any minute now they're going to be crowned Irish Independent Premier Minor Football Champions. And it's probably a laden career for a lot of these players. They won under 13, under 15, under 17, under 16, all the way up. Whichever grade it was, they've won the Premier in every grade up along the way. I think they were toppled by Glenbarntown one year. Other than that, they've won everything going, and they were beaten in a hurling semi-final as well. So obviously a very talented bunch, but a talented bunch for the Starlights men as well, and it gives both teams great hope for the future. That in the next couple of years, these lads will all be blooded into adult. Kieran Gettins marauding up the field, and obviously if the new rules come in next year, he won't be allowed to do that. He'll have to be inside, well he is I suppose, inside the 65, so he will be allowed to do it from there, but he won't be allowed to do it in his own half. Starlight staying honest here, and Kieran is still playing out the field. He probably got a little bit bored in the second half. Wants to get his hands on the ball. Back across to Mikey Hughes. Time is surely up. He's fouled there by, he's not fouled, no, says the referee, by Kevin Byrne. Free in. Kieran needs to get back in the goal. And Dara Ford, who's had an outstanding game in the second half, comes off to a big round of applause. He's been outstanding. He's won a lot of ball in there. He set up a lot of scores, and he kicked 2 great scores in there as well. Tomas Fenlon, who's had a great game for Starlights, he's kicked the whole way through. He deserves the score, and he gets his score that he deserves for his performance. That's Tomas's first point of the game. The Starlights are bringing in Ruben Dempsey here for a bit of last minute action in injury time. Great kick down the middle by Kieran Gettins, just fumbled there by Charlie Fleming. Little pop pass by Keane Stedman back to Jamie Hughes. Jamie Hughes well tackled by Ryan Donoghue. So Jamie Pepper has been replaced. Again, Jamie was cramping up with the calves. He's been replaced there by Ruben Dempsey. Line ball here and in the last minute of injury time by the Starlights. Ball in there, dangerous ball in from Fionn. High ball into Sean Hyland. He's probably got a knock to the back by, I'm not sure if it was his own player. It's a sore one for Sean. Line ball played across there by Vincent Higgins. Back to Kieran Gettins. Kieran stall is out past the 21. Kieran, of course, very comfortable. Kyle Nairn will be happy to have him playing out the field as well. Ball across to Jack Gettins, plays a little triangle with Kieran Gettins, pops the ball into Charlie Fleming. Charlie doesn't go towards the ball. Ball gets intercepted by Callum McVeigh. Callum Maffei is just tripped up there by Jack Gettins. Again, Starlights with nobody inside the 21. They need to get players in if they're going to kick the ball in. Work the ball around the periphery. Referee James Mullally, who's had a very good game. Again, it's been a comfortable game to referee. Honest by both teams. Sean Hyland gets the ball across to Callum McFay now. Will Callum McFay decide to drop this ball in, look for a goal? Gives the ball across to Jack Lacey. Jack Lacey's onto his right, dangerous ball across, and that's a great score by Jack Lacey. Jack has had a few chances at the post, and that's his first point of the day to bring the score to 2-11 to 8 points. I think we're about to see the final whistle here in Chadwick's Wexford Park. Referee looks up at the clock, looks down at his watch. Ball from Kieran Gettins, again great kick out, one out this time by Cody Lawless. Cody Lawless intercepted, a chance of a goal here for Killian Brennan. Great save by Kieran Gettins, and it comes back out to, didn't see the number 6, number 16. So Ryan Phillips, who's just been brought on as a sub. The two substitutes combined. Kyle Nairn will be disappointed obviously to give away the goal. They're just a bit sloppy there coming out of the defence. It's understandable as the game is obviously over. I'd say the referee is going to blow it up any minute. Don't think we're going to see any mad drama like we seen a few weeks ago in Wexford Park. 65 and a half minutes gone on the clock, 2-11 to 1-8. Starlights now deciding to push up. Tomas Fenlon pressing up on the keeper. Nice little soccer finish there from Ryan Phillips after a great save by James Byrne. Free in this time from the Starlights, and Mikey Hughes throws the ball away. At least I don't think there's going to be time enough for any drama, but if the Starlights can get a score here. Now there's still a square ball from a ball. That's a dangerous ball, goes in and it gets flicked. It's bobbling around, it's a chance, and Vincent Higgins does like a volleyball and he pushes it out to the side, and yes, as we expected in the last few minutes, Kyle Nairn are announced as the 2024 Irish Independent Premier Minor Football Champions. They're thoroughly deserved winners. Unfortunately, Jack Lacey, I'd see off the ball, is after having a word with James Mullally and he's looking to go for the book. So they shake hands, they get on with it. Obviously everybody's disappointed, but big win for Kyle Nairn. Big scores for Kyle Nairn: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 points for Jack Gettins, Dara Ford with 2 points, Aaron Gettins with that important goal, Dara Gettins with a goal and a point, and Owen Hughes, who was busy through the whole game, got a point as well. Thomas Fellon with a point, and Sean Hyland. Kevin Barron with 3 points for the Starlights. Jack Lacey with a point, Jamie Pepper with a point, and Kyle Nairn are worthy winners of the Irish Independent Premier Minor Football Championship, and they celebrate here in Chadwick's Wexford Park to a bit of Chelsea Dagger. Thanks for joining us, folks, and tune in. Make sure you tune in on Wexford GA TV. Yeah, we're going to stay on the camera so you can watch the presentation here on Wexford GA TV. We're delighted to bring you this match free of charge on Wexford GA YouTube, and you can purchase the link for the next 2 games on Wexford GA TV. I'll be handing over the commentary for the next game to Redmond Barry and Peter Myrna, and we wish every team the best of luck for the weekend. So once again, well done to Kyle Nairn. They're thoroughly deserved victors of the Premier Minor Football Championship, and as we said before, you can stay tuned to hear the speeches for the presentation. Okay, folks, we're just back here with victorious manager Niall. Would you call yourself the manager, or are you part of a backroom team?
Just part of the backroom team. There's loads of lads. This is not just done this year. Like, this is going on for the last 10, 12 years of hard work from loads of different people. Like, when we started training these chaps when they were 3, 4 years of age, there was 5 or 6 of us involved. Myself and Donald, Buggy, Mihal, Paul, John, PJ. There's loads of lads to mention. I'd only leave out lads now if I start.
Like, obviously you're favourites coming into it, but big section of the match was that minute, that 30 seconds before the first half, the half time. They missed the score to go a point down. Hughes got up the field, Ben running through the middle, and obviously Starlights got a black card and you kicked the free, and then right after half time you got that goal which gave you a nice cushion.
Yeah, the goal just after half time was crucial, and it came when they were down to 14. So you always like to push on when they're down a man, and we did push on. We struggled against them in the first half. Now they were very good, they were very well set up, and we were under pressure to break them down. But when it opened up a little bit there now, I think we found a few holes and got through there, thank God, in the end.
It was obviously a tactic of yours to try and get players on the ball out the field and try to isolate Dara Ford inside, because it paid huge dividends.
Yeah, well, to be fair, the lads inside, Dara and Aaron and Max, has worked all year for him, and you're just hoping that it'd work on the final day. That's what it's all about, and it worked there today in the second half, thank God, and we got over the line barely.
Well, Niall, we'll let you go and enjoy your celebrations, well deserved.
Thanks, Anthony.
Fine. You want to get him for free now, it'll be fast. Don't jump that. I used to be able to jump, but I can't jump that. How are you? Let's interview two lads here. Ben now from TV. I want to interview Ben. Ben! Right, here. No, Owen, we're on you're on Extra GA TV here. Come here. What am I saying here? You say what I would ask you.
Face that way.
Okay. I'm joined here by two of, I keep calling you Kyle and Ian on the commentary, so obviously it's Ballynastragh Gls. Joined here by two Ballynastragh Gls players who had a big impact in today's game. Owen, That few minutes before half time was a big difference. Starlights were coming back at you, and obviously they got the black card. It was a big. What was said at half time after that few minutes?
He just woke us up there. We weren't taking the ball on enough, and he just really riled us up there in the dressing room, and sure he woke us up.
Ben, you were going through on goal. Were you thinking about laying it off, or were you thinking about going for your own goal when you were dragged down right before half time?
I did. I kind of had my head down, and I was going, and I just got dragged down. I didn't actually see anyone else running. I just thought a goal, and I was gone for it.
Owen, you've done a lot of work. You've won a lot of titles over the last 6 or 7 years. Where do you see the future for this group of lads?
It's very bright. I think hopefully that some of the lads here this year are going to senior team. Maybe, hopefully, we'll win a senior title coming few years.
Ben, Starlights have been a big competitor of yours over the last few years in hurling and football. They gave it everything today as well, you know, and it was a tough game for everyone, wasn't it?
Yeah, very tough. Starlights are always good. They beat us in the under 13 final a couple of years ago, and we knew we hadn't played them this year at all, and we knew we were expecting a big game, and it was a good game.
Yeah, well done. You're just the last thing, I suppose, is you have to give great credit to all your mentors. They've done a lot of work, and is there any lads you'd just like to just mention that have put all the effort into you over the last few years?
Yeah, I'd love to thank Bill Gettins. He put in a lot of work for us. Same with Paul Hughes. It's the whole way up. I give all the credit to them. Same with Pat Ford. He's after putting in an awful lot of work with us. They're probably the reason we probably won that final there today.
Okay, well done, boys, and congratulations again.
Thank you.
Thank you.